are just a machine.
And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Utah Jazz. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Washington Wizards. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Sarr. Walker Kessler is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Collier. And it's Bailey into the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, we've got Yurtseven. Connect out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. We're still in the first stages of the season, Doris. How much are these teams relying on analytics right now?
Kev, this is such a fascinating point you bring up because in the offseason, they look at a substantial amount of data. And what the analytics department does, go to the coaching staff. This is what we know can be effective. And there is definitely an adjustment in strategy happening.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Reeves outside. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Here's Bailey. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. Doncic, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And the basket by Bailey.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here is Hachimura. 9 points last game out. On the wing, Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Shot clock at 3. Here's connect. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Pass to Collier. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Oh, Walker Kessler showing you his passing ability. Nicely done.
Doncic right side. Los Angeles with another miss.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Markkanen passes to Sarr. Markkanen looking it over. Driving to the basket. Here's Bailey. Yurtsevin with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Will it go? Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered. Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And it's blocked. Here's Bailey. He has 5. Here's Markkanen. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
The Laker girls, let's make some noise.
And let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standings as the group stage winds down.
And it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far, and I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Doncic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 5.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Outside, Markkanen. Kessler is screen on Hachimura. Markkanen rebounded by the Lakers. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
The tray. Collier. That's good. Collier's got his second basket of the night.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Yurtsevin with it, working on Kessler. Connect with a wide open look. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Be a good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey. He has 5. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Connect. Back to Doncic. Here's the three. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Here's Collier. Guarded by Doncic. From deep. And it's Collier missing. Lakers trail by 6. Doncic outside. Pass to Yurtseven. From the baseline. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Mavericks.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Now, here's Yurtseven. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Here's Kessler, following the 3 by the Lakers. And the shot goes down.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Called for the Lakers.
And Utah making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. Hachimura with it. Fires the 3. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Kuminga finds Markkanen. Traps in the tray. Markkanen's got 5 points so far.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
That's good from Doncic on the assist by Hachimura.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Outside, Markkanen. Misses the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And let's check out the stats for Rui Hachimura. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
James checked in for Luka Doncic. Markkanen kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Collier. Kessler the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Stolen by Yurtseven. And it's the Lakers on the break. Now connect. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Now here's Yurtseven. He has yet to score. James uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Jazz leading by 4. Here's Collier. He has 6. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. You look at Yurtseven. He does a great job inside. One of the top rebounders in the league.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
He misses the free throw for the Jazz. Filipowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Malik Beasley comes in for Markkanen. And it's Keontae George in for Soft. And the second free throw, good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's LaRavia. Defended by Kuminga. And the foul called on Isaiah Cowley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Beasley. James with it. Shot clock at 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Malik Beasley. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Filipowski. Last game we saw him score 14. Clock at 6. Here's Beasley. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. And, of course, the Utah Jazz, 2 games back. Lakers trail by 4. Reeves with it. Still yet to score. Pass to LaRavia. Rebound, Utah. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating. And that game was not their friend.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
Jazz leading by 6. Pass to Collier. Beasley outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Back to Reeves. James looking around. Releases. Filipowski grabs the board. Outside, George. 1:36 left to play in the first. Kuminga, screen on James, steps back. Goes back up, and Kuminga with the lay-in. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Reeves. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Dallas. And here's James outside. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Kuminga. Outside, George tries the spin move. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Jazz leading by 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now the Lakers on the break. Knocks it loose. George with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Utah. George at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, Keontae George, guys, a talented backcourt guy. He can create off the dribble. He can make snappy passes. Everything you want in a combo guard.
And George drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now Vincent. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. From deep, James. That shot no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 10. They've got Gabe Vincent. Also, James out there. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Luka Doncic. And it's LaRavia in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Filipowski. From deep, George sinks the triple. George has got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's LaRavia. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Shoots from 14, and there's another one for the Jazz. Zadors, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
Well, that's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And that one's good, George.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
All right, friends. It's bedtime time. Get ready to dance like everyone is watching.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Doncic. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Pass to Vincent. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Hits it from three-point range. Vincent's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. George passes to Filipowski. For three, Beasley. And it's Laravia with the rebound. Lakers trail by 17. Pass to Vincent. Back to Doncic. Now Vincent. 6 to shoot. Takes the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Outside, Kuminga. Hit by Kuminga. George with no one around. Off target with his three.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from James. Here's George after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Filipowski. Back to George. Uncovered. The Jazz with another miss.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Doncic passes to Laravia. Nice defense from Kuminga.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Count that bucket. Filipowski's got his first points in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Bailey passes to Kuminga. Nice ball movement by Utah. No good on the triple. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 14-point game. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Lakers trail by 15. Doncic outside. There's three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And there it is for him. Filipowski's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Great positioning on the putback. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And turn your attention to the court. It's your Lakers Hype Squad.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. Luka Doncic, 4th.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Here's Collier. He has 7. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Good on the three-point shot. Markkanen's got 8 points.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Pass to Yurtsevin. And here is Doncic. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. The 3 ball from Doncic.
Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Outside, Markkanen. Kessler with it. Pass to Sarr. Kessler a screen on Reeves. Sarr's shot is off. Lakers trail by 15. Now here's Doncic. He's got 10. Connect with it from downtown. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
On the wing, Reeves. Back to Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Collier. Doncic with the steal. To the inside, Hachimura. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hachimura's got his first basket.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
Now, here's Kuminga. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sarr's shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 16.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped them from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Inside. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, Luka, just a preternatural gift for finding the open man. What a pass.
To the middle. And Sarr throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here is Hachimura. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Reeves. Out left to the wing. Lakers working the ball around now. And here's Doncic from the arc. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That will be a jump ball.
And they recover it. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Los Angeles. Pass to Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. Kessler is screen on Hachimura. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in, and Utah also making a switch. Bailey's checked in. Here's Collier. Here's Kessler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sarr. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Pass to connect. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Here's Reeves. Rebounded by the Jazz. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Collier. 7 points in the game. Kessler finds Markkanen. Kessler's setting the pick for Markkanen. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Connect. Over Saar. Connect. No good. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Low block shot on the way. Saar gets the bucket. Saar's got 8.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Reeves outside. Pass to Connect. And here is Yurtsevin. Over Kessler. Bank shot, no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Well, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the pace that we have to play at. More of the same defense, take care of it, give them one shot, and then get out and run, get out and attack.
And you kept them on their heels, Coach. We'll see if that continues. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So it's the Lakers now. 17-point game. Taking a look at the Jazz. Collier out there with Song. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Bailey in at the small forward position. Now, here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Doncic. Nine feet out, and they double up Doncic. Pass to Connect. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah leading by 17. To the left wing. Now here's Markkanen. Jazz passing it around. Bailey passes to Saar. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Doncic. And it's Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. DB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. You look at Kessler, 5th in the league in patrolling the paint.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. From the wing, the Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Looking to get it going, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got 15.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Pass to Collier. He's off on that one. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers trail by 17. Here's Reeves. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And he lobs it up. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. That one drops for him. Hachimura's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Good on the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Yurtsevin with the bucket. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Lock at 6. Here's Bailey. He has 5. They get it back. Kessler. Out to the wing. Here's Sarr. Offline with his 3.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's Utah now. Here's Collier. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here is Hachimura. Connect. No good. Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to connect. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. Oh, Doncic, long range.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic. Collier, that's good.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 10. Lets it go. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. So it's the Jazz now. After Luka Doncic's miss, nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Bailey. Kessler with it. Just 5 to shoot. Bailey passes to Sarr. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. And here is Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Here's Collier. Pass to Kessler. Here's Sarr. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Austin Reeves picks one up. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Taking 3 shots.
3 shots.
That free throw missing. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. He hits the second from the line. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And here's the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. Doncic outside for the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Utah leading by 10. Here's Collier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
The Jazz shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Pass to Sarr. To the paint, here's Kessler. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Yurtseven. Now, connect.
So let's take a look now at Jonathan Kuminga's number. How last month turned out for him, averaging 13 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
That's good from Connect. And Los Angeles with some changes. Laravia's checked in, and James subbed in for Doncic. Beasley's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Sarr. Good on both. Jazz leading by 12. Here's Collier. 13 points in the game. And the call will be against Bronny James. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team.
Outside, George. Here's Collier. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among two guards. Fifth is Austin Reeves.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the two spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it almost seems like they're more like hybrid guards. They can create opportunities for their teammates or handle the scoring duties themselves. Either way, they're valuable to have around.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's James. He's got 6. No good on the 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Beasley outside. Here's Filipowski. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Filipowski's got 6 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Pass to Beasley. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
Boy, he saw the pass coming, and Beasley was shot ready on the catch.
2 minutes remaining to the third.
Outside, James. Vanderbilt with it. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Vanderbilt's got his second basket of the game. Here's Collier. 15 points in the game. And the 3 off target.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Now Reeves. Drives to the hoop. Count it.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Pass to Filipowski. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Jazz have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Filipowski taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Now here's James. He has 6. Vanderbilt with it. Moravia passes to Vanderbilt. James against George. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Kuminga. Another shot. The rebound by the Lakers. They get a hand on it. Reeves outside. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James with it. George picks him up. Just 4 to shoot. James, the pass to Reeves. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Jazz lead by 14. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They led the game at 1 point by 20. James is out there with Vincent. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Doncic, and it's LaRavia in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here's Doncic. Hendricks pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Filipowski. Good chance here for George. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
This is why you select Keontae George. This guy is very capable of huge offensive nights.
Vincent the pass to Doncic. Vanderbilt setting the pick for James. Off target from outside. Jazz leading by 16. Outside, George. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's James. A shot, no good. Excellent D there from Beasley.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, number 11, Isaiah, number 11.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Outside, George. Pass to Filipowski. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by George, no good. Lakers trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Very rarely do you see Doncic out of rhythm with his jump shots, even off the dribble. His accuracy is too good.
George finds Kuminga. Here's Hendricks. The three-pointer is right on target. Hendricks has got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Filipowski. The Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Vincent. And a deep 3 from Doncic. Can't connect from long distance.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Lakers trail by 21. Vincent the pass to LaRavia. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Filipowski. Floats it up for Kuminga. Doncic with the steal. 3-on-3. James, that's a two-pointer. And again, the Lakers, no good. Jazz leading by 21. Now, here's George. Here's Filipowski. Hendricks passes to Kuminga. Over Vincent. Kuminga, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games. What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
Connect, he's checked in for Los Angeles. All free throws good from Doncic.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Pass to Sarr. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Sarr.
The assist from
Sarr's got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic left side. Stolen by Kessler. And here we go. Fast break. Sarr's got it.
foul, LaRavia. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Connect. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Good on the triple. Connects. Got 9 points now in just the second half.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside, Markkanen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And here is Doncic. Pass to Connect. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 16 feet away, and Utah again with the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now Connect. Vanderbilt a screen on Kuminga. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside, Kuminga. Floats it up for Kuminga. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pass to Laravia. Here's Connect. From outside, off the mark.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Bailey's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. So he gets them both. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. There's the pick. Fires the three. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Collier. No good from outside. The Lakers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Doncic outside. Markkanen with the block.
That's the length of Lowry Markkanen making a difference at the defensive end.
Here's Sarr. Pass to Markkanen. Beyond the arc. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
And here is Yurtseven. And again, the Lakers no good. To the inside. Here's Sarr. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And the first one at the line is good.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
Doncic kicks to Yurtseven. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. For 3. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 28 points for the game.
Boy, you better have a lot of confidence to shoot from that deep. Doncic, yes, sir.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Drills the three-pointer. Sensabaugh's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Yep, that one goes.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Outside, Kuminga. Floats it up for Kuminga. Doncic with the steal. Pass to connect. Here's Yurtsevin. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And it's George missing. The Lakers shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Yurtsevin with it. Here's Reeves. Pass to connect. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Jazz. Utah's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. George passes to Kuminga. Floats it up for Kuminga. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Covered by Beasley. The shot. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jonathan Kuminga.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the three-pointer by Utah. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. James, no good. And it's Utah's ball. George looking around. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. Their record is now 1 up and 1 down.
And Kevin, I thought their energy and effort was outstanding. I mean, backs against the wall, and they delivered.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Laurie. Strong start for the team. How did you keep that momentum going throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, we've had leads before this season that we blew, so we had that mindset that even if we're up, we're still going to keep pushing, so that's what we did.
You kept the pedal to the metal, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah.